You've been looking for help in your business, but what if I told you the perfect employee was already waiting for you? No payroll, no sick days, no complaints, just efficiency, strategy, and execution. Your best employee is ChatGPT. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to hire and onboard so that Chat knows you and your business like the back of your hand and even better than you do, okay? Welcome to Divine Order Reset. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to hire your best employee, ChatGPT. I'm going to share the 3 biggest mistakes that entrepreneurs and business owners make in their business when using ChatGPT and the 3 roles that Chat should be playing in your business. If you're ready, hit the subscribe button first, okay? And like the video. Now let's do it. All right, the issue is most businesses, right? Most business owners spend too much time on tasks that don't make them any money, right? So here are 3 mistakes I know you're probably making. You're spending way too much time writing your email copy, right? You want to stay connected with your audience. You want to nurture past clientele and future clientele, but writing those email copies takes you entirely too long. I know, because I was there. You also spend entirely too much time trying to come up with the best engaging SEO, keyword rich captions, copies, descriptions, wherever it is you're at. You spend time on trying to think of the perfect words, and it's taking too much time. Last thing you spend too much time doing is spending so much time on admin work. Now, ChatGPT is not here to take your job, right? He's here to take your busy work. Come on, guys. This year we are working smarter, not harder. Your business grows when you focus on what only you can do, right? Everything else should be delegated or automated. And Chat is going to be the way you automate if you're not yet ready to hire your first employee. And even when you hire your first employee, let me tell you something. He can help with that too. I hope you have the ChatGPT app and I hope you have an account. Easy way to start an account is just by signing up with your Google email address, Apple account, however you want to sign up, but sign up. I recommend having the app on your phone for features that I love, like being able to speak for up to 10 minutes and then it transcribe it into text for you and sending it in without having to type all your thoughts. You also want to have it on your computer. The first thing I'm going to show you guys what to do is how to have Chat create emails for you. I started off doing this very small when I was still in corporate. It's like there were things I wanted to say, but I knew it just wasn't professional. So I started a chat called Refine These Emails. And I would say, this is what this person sent me. I need to send a response. This is what I want to say, but I need you to make it professional. And that is the beginning of my ChatGPT email journey. And now we have gone to do 8 to 10 message sequences for my automations, my workflows, monthly newsletter copy. I mean, the sky is literally the limit, and not even that with Chat. And so what you really need to do is decide what type of emails you want to use it for. You can use it for basic correspondence if you want to maintain a professional look and air about the way you correspond in emails. You can also use Chat for your newsletters. You're somebody that's want to continuously touch base and nurture your audience, your clientele, your past clientele. It is perfect, right? If you have a newsletter, just let Chat know what that newsletter is about, what you typically talk about, different sections you have, your personality, your tone, all of those things, right? And let him know the frequency in which you want those emails to come out, and he will start. He'll maybe start giving you an outline, and then you can ask him to write the copy if that's something you want as well. The next thing you could do with Chat is to have him create full out email sequences for your automations, right? So if you want somebody to be in a drip campaign, right, once they enter your CRM as a lead, these are things he could do. He could write follow-up sequences. He could write buyer and seller sequences, right? He could create any sort of sequence messaging that you want. Just give him the context. I highly recommend giving Chat a role before you give him a task to do. If you know me, I tell people all the time, there is a 3-step formula to talking to ChatGPT. You give him a role, and that role will depend on how he does that task for you. Now, I like to buff him up. affirm him, make him the best in the world, because when I make him the best in the world, I know I get the best. So you want to tell him you are a copywriting maven, a copy connoisseur. You are known for storytelling in every industry, and you have worked with the best to convert through copy seamlessly. People are on the edge of their seat as they read your copy, and they want to know more, even if it's not directly impacting them. You are known to have people hang on your words on screen digitally, and I need you because you're the best. That's just an example of a role that I came up off the top of my head, because I am known to affirm chat all the time. So give him a copy role, right? Tell him he's a great email marketer. Tell him he's known to convert leads consistently in the industry of real estate, whatever industry it may be, right? And you want to give him years, so 10 years, decades, whatever it may be in the industry. Give him the task, whether it is a follow-up sequence, a drip sequence, and who the audience is, the tone and vibe you want to have in it, and let him work. You can iterate and continue to tweak things, but it's taking all the hours it would have taken you to come up with the idea, write it yourself, and now you just implement it. Next, real estate. I want to help y'all out. When you are trying to market a house and you want people to come in and feel compelled by just reading it, it's like they read it and they're like, I could see myself in this place. Use chat for that. Tell him who he is, how long he's been in the real estate industry, how many houses he's sold by people just reading the remarks and reading the listing copy, right? They didn't even see pictures sometimes, and they were so captivated by the words that they could see themselves living in the house. And you've been doing this for X amount of years. And then describe the house, give them what you want to be included in the home for the listing, or on the flyer or the brochure, whatever it may be, right? Even if you're going to be doing a reel that is a tour and you want him to help you come up with the copy to best describe the home, you can ask him to do that and he will. Obviously, like I said, you want to give him a role, give him the task, and then you want to tell him to ask you all questions he may have to best fulfill this request. Give it a try and let me know how swell it works and how grateful you are for me telling you. Lastly, social media. It's not something that you need to spend all of your hours working on. With all the systems and automations that are in place now for socials, it really shouldn't be the thing that takes you the longest to do. You can either just hire someone out to do it for you, to edit the content for you, or you can use your best employee chat. What I like to do is typically tell him the idea that I have, the content that I've already created, especially when it comes to captions. And I say, I want this caption to whatever the goal of the caption is, right? Whatever the goal of the post is it just something I want people to engage in and type in the comments and, we chat? Is it something I want somebody to comment a specific word so that they can book a consultation with me? Whatever your goal is for the post, you want to let him know that. So when you're writing the caption, and then you also want him to know your tone, right? If you're somebody that uses a bunch of emojis, let him know that. If you're somebody that doesn't use a lot of emojis, let him know that. If you're serious and you don't like to joke, or if you like to joke, these are things to let him know so it sounds like you. I know every single time somebody uses ChatGPT, one, y'all leave the little asterisk when y'all copy and paste. Y'all don't even take that off, right? And it just sounds not like the person that I hear on their stories. And so you want to really tailor that voice to sound like you. And in one of my videos next week, I will be sharing just how to do that every single time. You can also share concepts and ideas you have for reels or maybe carousels, and he can help you flesh that copy out. Sometimes he always starts with giving you an outline or a framework, and if you want him to actually write the copy for you, just say, now write the content after he gives you the concept, right? And so there are so many different things to do with chat, and I am so excited to share all of these things with you, but we're just gonna stop here today. I don't wanna leave you with any action steps, okay? So I want you right now to think of 3 tasks that you could use chat to do, right? We're hiring him and we have to have work for him. So what are 3 tasks you can immediately delegate to him? I want you to test chat out with some of these prompts and with the 3 steps that I said. Give him a role, give him the task that you want him to do, the request that you have, and then tell him, ask me all questions that you may have about this task to best fulfill this. Once you did it, start implementing it daily, right? The time that you would spend to come up with a caption, the time that you would spend to write your monthly emails that are going to come out. Now we can do other things that are going to produce income for us immediately instead of those other things. If you're not using ChatGPT in your business, if you're not using Chat, as I like to call him, in your business, I really don't know what you're doing and why you're making life harder than it has to be. If you love these prompts, go ahead and sign up for my email list down below in the description or in the comments, and I will be sending these prompts out. I'm super, super excited to help you guys hire your best employee this year. Now, if you want a little more support, a little more help, and not just Chat, I'd love to support you. If you're a real estate agent in the real estate industry, let me know. Go and book a consultation in the description as well. Like this video, make sure you're subscribed and share it with somebody that needs this, because we all know somebody that could use a few automations and someone to delegate some things to in their business. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.